certain where he spawns, but
There's
I have a
some
mark.
dead spiders over there.
Right in the center of the platform, yeah.
I see a 1
That'd be
floating in
boss.
the air.
Yep.
Is he there and we just can't see him, or is it not loaded on mine?
No, he comes out of the
he's
ground.
burrowed.
What's that cartoon? Spider Man and Catman or something like that.
He's really tiny, floating in the air.
Do we know anything about this guy?
Nope.
There goes
Big
Pat.
Big camera. Oh,
Wow.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
Nice.
How do you get
Oh.
that targeted?
Okay,
Oh.
credit
I
for
was in the
killing a
middle of
Guardian
changing
player.
It's one of
specs
those
and suddenly,
things.
I see everybody's health just go to 0 and all dead.
Did you
I
see
got
that?
all dead libation.
I see
The old
that.
wiener hut over there.
We have a guild quest to kill Guardians, and we just got an update.
how'd that happen?
That's funny.
Oh, that's
I got
great.
it so long.
Is there somebody in the group that's a Guardian?
Cat is.
So you must kill her many more times.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, I don't
you
even have
keep
anything
killing
listed
me.
what killed me. It
Put
said
a
I
bunch of
died.
Guardian level 1s and kill them all off.
Yeah, it's gonna be level 50 plus,
So
51
do
plus.
I jump off this cliff or something? How do I get to you guys?
You above us?
Yep. Jump
You
down
circle
that cliff.
around. There's another ramp.
And then look for all the corpses.
You can
Well, I-
take that fall. Just jump off right there.
I see you over there. I just didn't know if I should jump
Okay,
off.
don't target the bus until we're ready, huh?
Or
Whose pet was
Thank
that?
you.
Thank you.
Make sure your pet is on passive.
Thanks, Sal.
I'm gonna guess.
it seems like the boss would at random bring a bunch of ads. Does an AoE cone attack.
So did it just kill us because we weren't in the arena when the boss spawned?
Could be.
Dropping the feast. Down here by the rocks.
Thank you, Super Feeder.
That's
Now
the
that
first
would be
time I
tough.
died tonight. That's pretty good.
Same here.
It's because I'm here.
I'm usually down to about 50% by now.
Well, that was the first boss fight that Herc was tanking, so it makes total sense.
That was right.
Indeed it does.
Actually, Herc isn't tanking. I take that back.
Yeah, I was telling them earlier about some of our marathon heroic runs lately.
Dude, the other night was so fun.
It was. But God, that throne was pissing me off.
Yeah, it was.
The centaurs are my nemesis. I cannot get that down. Running through their legs like that or whatever you gotta do.
No, that was easy.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad.
I
If
can't
you-
get that one.
You just have to look for the clear spot that's going to be, for the three of them that charge, there's going to be one area in there that's got no swirl, so if you stand there, you should be okay.
Okay, so first thing, single tank. The rest of the group stays at the side, closely packed. He's got both a cone attack and a tail attack. It's actually, they suggest perhaps 2 tanks to rotate. He does like a stacking debuff that reduces your health by 10% per stack. Cast it every 15 seconds. Says rotate tanks every time he's above the ground so it can reset, because it'll reset when he goes underneath. Anytime he casts Rampant Decay, everyone must move through the boss to the other side. Because he'll put like a AoE thing on the ground that's like a deadly acid on that spot, so we basically switch sides during that.
Okay, don't stand in the poo.
And then basically the ads, we stay tightly packed and Kind of helps quickly increase a boss's damage while they're up, so we basically quickly DPS them down.
This is a huge raid.
Yeah, it is.
A total of 11 bosses, I think.
Let's see, burrowed phase. Basically, during the burrow phase, he'll pick a target at random and move around towards him. If anyone makes contact with him at that time, they'll basically die, so you gotta keep out of... Basically, keep running from him. You'll see a red circle and you keep running away from him.
Kind of like the boss that looks like him in Catechus Rise. The fire boss, he goes underground, and then you'll see kind of like a trail of flames where he's going.
It says during the ground phase, keep him targeted so you can see his relocation via the red circle. It says the raid should slowly move away from him while staying together, because if any players get too far ahead, the boss will charge them.
Oh, fun.
Well, the boss does move faster than players, but he's underground. However, the pause he makes after selecting targets gives enough leeway for the raid to kite him. So we stay together, no one get too far ahead from the pack, from the herd, basically. About 50%, he puts 3 idols out there. We got DPS the idols down. And then back to the boss. And then it's just repeat. Cool. So, 2 tanks. What's tank?
I can give the second tank a go.
Cool. Is that Shadow?
Steel.
Cool. Awesome.
So who's the group following? The one with the arrow?
Following Herc?
The tank.
I guess following me. Looks like I'm marked. I have no idea what I'm doing, so should be fun.
No.
You're marked.
So usually just the rest of the group just went to the side of the boss, right?
Yep.
You
No, I'll
following
be
the squirrel?
DPSing as well.
Oh, you're following you then to which side? Okay.
Yeah.
Following the arrow, not the squirrel.
Yep.
The arrow is the one that moves from side to side, right?
Yes.
Pick him up after the first underground phase?
Yeah, tank switch with each underground phase.
Yeah, and I guess the off tank, whoever it is, will gather up the ants as they spawn.
Yeah, you can gather them, bring them to the group to mow down.
Bring him to the boss, or bring him away from the boss?
2, let me check.
Don't bring him in front of the boss. Near the boss is fine, I suppose.
So steal's a squirrel, huh?
Indubitably.
Who would steal 30 bag lunches?
They should be gathered up by the off tank and then DPS down away from the boss. It's a very small radius for the buff, and it gets the buff every time one dies. And if the boss is right next to the ads when they die, then the boss will get a damage buff.
Okay, so not too far away, but definitely not next to him.
Yep.
See ads, let me know, because I might not see him.
I'd say everyone get up, but don't target the boss yet. And then, Cat, whenever you want to pull, your pull.
On her. Everyone on her.
Everyone stack to this left side. Okay, other side. Through the boss. Switch sides.
So the moving around we're doing is similar to green scale. And
Here
then
come the ads.
dragon boss from ROF.
Watch the.
It's like shooting brush.
Y'all stayed in the poop.
Yeah, it was an AoE taunt that grabbed the boss and put a cone. Okay, stay close, but
Get away from the
tight.
ads. Get away from the boss.
Yeah, I hit the wrong one, sorry.
Stay close to me, the arrow.
Couldn't get to you.
Pick up the boss.
Sorry, I had my cat sit on my keyboard just as that happened.
Cats are good for that.
Yes, they are.
Thank you.
Though I don't have even that excuse.
Switch sides.
Can't even get your bearings up yet.
You can run through the boss when you switch sides, that helps.
I mean, I just got rezzed.
Okay.
Every time I get rezzed, I'm invisible.
Zoom all the way in and then back out again.
Underground
Yeah, but
phase.
then I did that and then I died.
Stay close to the.
Uh-oh. He's back up.
He went underground and then came
idols.
back up.
Grab these idols.
He's immune.
I don't know.
Grab these idols.
Well, they love that slug model, don't they?
Herc flew across the map.
Yeah.
I like to consider it the turd of death.
Oh, a turd with teeth. There you go.
Uh-oh, he's under... I don't know what he's doing.
Actually, they look more like sperm.
That reminds me, they got pictures of the Kraken today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Switch sides.
I'm not so sure this is working correctly because neither of our stacks have reset yet.
Yeah, I think we both cut some of the extra stuff when we were not supposed to. I got 35 seconds left on my stacks.
Switch sides.
Is my UI right? Because it says we only have one healer, and it's she or he is dead.
I hit it again.
Obviously, that's not true.
Yeah, some of your support people are also healers.
Stack on me, and we're just gonna slowly kite around. Keep moving if nothing else.
Go, Peppers, go!
Boss, back up.
Tanks are dead.
I think we know how this works now, though.
You know, Herc's just gonna face roll it to the end.
Yeah.
He usually does.
He's like Lord Mangina.
Better hurry, you only have 8
Is-
minutes before the enrage comes up.
Grugonim's bile rises. Does that mean he's going to throw up?
I don't know, but I'm totally fine with them killing him.
I think it does. Like he had a bad shot of tequila or something.
Well, lay him down
Pretty
to
good for a
15%.
first attempt on a new boss.
So, a couple things on that. First of all, for the tanks, when the ads come up, AoE. You can AoE taunt, but as soon as the main tank sees the boss turn, soon will taunt him back to you.
I think if
Oh,
any of
loading
that
screen.
necrotic spray gets on you, everybody gets the debuff though.
Yeah. The we just gotta switch from side to side whenever we see the skill channel called Rampant Decay, but I'll call it out. During the ground target, you basically try to just in general run towards the where I am, but keep the red target. More important that you stay away from him. But if you get too far away from the herd, he'll kind of one-shot that person. But definitely more important than anything else to stay running away from his targeted position. And then that time where he came back up almost immediately, he hit the 50%, which we just had a DPS the
Thanks, Tiff.
vitals
Thank you.
down. Which we did.
I don't know where I am in terms of the thing, but please don't run into the middle and aggro the boss. Oh,
Yeah,
nobody
I
else got it?
think you ran kind of the wrong way. The ramp is.
The X is where the boss is.
Mass res inbound.
I did a mass res. It didn't get everybody.
They're too
No.
far, I think.
Oh, sad face.
Oh, in that case, let me get closer.
I'll do it from this side.
You really need to speed up the channel on this.
Where is the boss, by the way?
In the center.
Oh, just can't see him. Oh, there he is.
He's itty bitty tiny.
Thanks, Herc.
Yep.
Thank you.
It still doesn't reach me.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and solo up.
We're
zoom
close to
in.
the thing now. I can get you.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like to for.
Resonance.
Thank you.
So as far as a tank swap, it's, I mean, if you can time it, it might be there were, no, that should be no time. Swap tanks when he goes underground. So you'll be main tank for, I don't know, probably a good minute or so.
Yeah, so the above ground phase is 55 seconds.
I think it takes 2 minutes for those stacks to wear off, so that's why it's such a long trade.
You may want to, instead of doing an AoE taunt, because that's probably part of it, is you're getting a refresh of that stack when you do that.
Yeah,
It's
that's. I
instead
just
of
need to
doing
use my AoE abilities, not the taunt.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I used just a AoE cleave, and I was able to pick up the ads fairly easily.
Yeah.
You were using your cleavage?
I guess you could say that.
I am ready. I hit the wrong button.
Cat, whenever you want to pull. Watch the taunts.
Pretty sure that was not supposed to spray through the raid.
Okay, he's going underground. Kite.
Is he even chasing someone, or is he like drawing pictures in the sand?
Yeah, I got on the wrong side of him.
That's okay. Just keep guiding him.
You can't damage him when he's doing this, huh?
Guessing
Nope.
the
My
purple's a
pet's back
bad
up.
thing.
That purple's bad.
Swap sides.
I caught that too late.
Why is this tank using the aggro on that part? Why
That
is
was
he-
weird.
Yeah, I didn't taunt anything, but I got
Underground.
aggro for a second.
Idols.
Idols.
Something is permanently damaging me.
Parasite swarm, whatever that is.
Little insects running around.
I think you have to interrupt that, maybe. Or do you
Yeah,
have to
that
just
model.
kill the other thing?
Gotta be
Nope,
healed
it's
through.
interruptible.
Can it be cleansed?
It's a channel.
No, it can't.
So no.
Switch sides. Side. Okay. Still pick him up.
Damn, I got knocked off a ledge. That was 5 feet.
Switch. Switch.
Another, those 3 things you need to kill is popping up now. Kill those instead, bosses.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta kill those
Got
anchors.
up
no.
totems.
Totems.
There's 5 this time, nice. 6.
Got that swarm going.
You guys got this.
Yeah, you missed a totem there.
Ouch, down.
I think someone needs to stop and take care of
Do
those
we
blade
not have
crawlers.
like much in the way of raid heals?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because
Because
a lot of the time I
everyone
just
dies
spent like
really
at half
slow.
or medium health, and without really seeing all
Oh.
that much in the way of heals going. I mean, it was fine fine for most of the fight, but sometimes it seemed like there was nothing heal-wise happening.
He's down to 7%. Y'all got the.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
Our soul healer died at the start of it, as part of it.
We had one healer?
No, there's two. Me and Peppers are healing. I'm the raid healer, he's tank heals, and I heal as much as I can, but I died relatively quickly.
But isn't most raid heals only go for the group they're in?
He's aiming at y'all now, so watch out. You can get it.
No, with one of my veils, I can heal up to 10 people depending
Oh
on
my
how close
god,
they
you're
are.
gonna win.
Less than 1%.
Get him, yay!
Alright.
Good job.
Nice.
Yeah, good job.
Down goes the angry turd.
Sweet.
That is a good point, though. We shouldn't be in the same group because it only heals 10 people.
It heals by proximity.
Group res.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Or like with the cleric heals, it's some of them are the priority.
Pretty nice. We got the 90-second bonus for only having like 6 people left.
I hate to break this to you, Herc, but that's a permanent debuff you just got.
The Bard raid heal is only 5 people. It used to be 10.
Oh my gosh, the loot is falling tonight.
What did you guys get?
Yes, it is.
And when
Primer,
most of
where you
us
at?
don't need it.
He's back by the portal.
I got
The pants-
Ektorn.
I'm off a ledge.
Pants are nice because they match the shoulders, so if you're trying to put together a matching wardrobe set.
We're not going through the portal, or are we?
We are.
Just back to the beginning.
I'm just resin Chimer.
So next
He's
week we
over
want to
here.
go after the king?
Yeah.
We're going to do the king?
Next week.
Later much.
Oh, we got 2 of the wings done.
You got
Yeah.
time to do at least one pull. If you
We
can
have
do
15 minutes.
Who knows? We might do it.
Repair down here, but he didn't know.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
We need to
Yeah, me
split
too.
groups. Let's see, I think it's 2 tanks, and a ranged group, and a melee group. And we have to balance DPS, and they both have different mechanics. You will see on our King Boss mod, you'll see a meter that comes up with kind of a keep them within this range. You have to keep them within 7% of each other, basically.
Wow.
It
Like
actually
it was in
suggests
the Chronicle that you could just ignore.
they actually suggest a mage tank that range with the reflect, but for the range part. Let's see. Do we have any libation you want to tank?
I don't really have tank gear right now.
Oh,
For this, it's like none of the stuff drops for tanks for clerics on the way up in the quests.
no,
Yeah,
it
for
doesn't.
all classes.
Yeah, it's the same for all classes. You actually have to keep your 50 gear with toughness for tanking to hit 60.
Or get some in experts.
I suppose maybe some of the dungeons on the way up might drop.
Or normals.
I don't know.
One of us
You
never
can use
had any
those
50 gear with
Imperium
toughness,
stones to
though.
buy 'em.
Yeah,
tell
you
you,
can
let's
have
just-
one of the other tanks gear you up.
Let's go and burn our way to the boss, and then we'll go over the fight once we get there.
Ooh, yay, more trash. There's some good stuff dropping off that trash tonight.
Sal with the almost 30,000 damage.
Nice.
I think we had some trash this room to clear.
This room looks familiar.
Yep.
You'd think I'd know better. I honestly didn't think it would do that much damage to me.
I saw Tiff go flying by me. That was funny.
I'm glad my death was amusing.
Beware of low flying tiffs.
Low flying what?
Yeah, I know.
Tiffs. With an F. Not with a T.
You gotta be aware of those sometimes too.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, when they start sagging.
I tried to res, but they're faster. Stop! Let me res!
Thank you, Peppers.
Okay, let's see. Still, once you go DPS.
We go DPS?
Yep, Stewie, I think I might have you try mage tanking. Seeing Mumble?
Yep, I'm here.
Awesome.
So go field medic, harbinger, whatever you want to call it.
Well, you're going to keep him at range.
Okay.
But reflect damage spells, basically, if that makes sense.
You should have a reflect.
Okay. I don't know that I've used it. Let me go look for it.
It looks like a shield with something bouncing off of it.
Yeah, it's like a silver shield. It has like something looks like an arrow coming out of it.
Okay, number 1, the king is the melee tank / damage. Number 2 is the ranged guy. The first poll, let's see, Cat.
Sorry to interrupt you, Herc. If he doesn't have Dominator, he won't have that skill, I don't think.
Do you want to mage tank Peppers?
I don't have that in my...
I can do it.
I don't have that in my tree.
I'm in Dom right now anyway.
Sweet. All you, Slim. Thank you.
Sweet.
She's my Dom.
Kind of figured that after all this time.
Yeah.
So who's
not a big surprise?
Now?
So what's going to happen is first, Cat's going to pull the king about to where we are now. You're going to keep the king on this side of the room.
Okay.
While she's pulling, Slaney, you're going to build up a threat on the prince. He's going to stay at his location.
Okay.
And the rest of DPS can hold off a little bit, make sure both tanks gain plenty of threat. From there, the king, we speak to him first. He'll do an AoE shout, which will fear players. It needs to be either interrupted or dispelled, but we should be able to interrupt it. The prince does what's called foul blasphemy. That's just a kind of a close range, does 3k damage per second. Another thing the prince does is a AoE spawn ground on a random target. And so basically the ranged people will stack on, let's go with Chimer.
Yep.
If you see the AoE thing at y'all's feet, just switch locations.
Okay.
So what am I reflecting?
Um, you are reflecting terminate life. It will instantly kill the tank, but it can be reflected back for 35k damage.
Oh, so no pressure if I miss.
Not at all.
You don't have more than that in hit points now?
The other thing is the other ones that the prince does, basically it will have to be interrupted whenever it has an interruptible cast. And that's about it. Need to let's go with 2 dedicated healers, 1 per tank. So Peppers, why don't you heal Selene? Actually, any clerics have a purifier spec?
Are these bosses being moved forward some?
Herc
No,
read my
no.
mind. The mage, it'd be better to have that buffs.
Yeah, number 2's gonna say number 1 will be moved to where we're standing right now. Any
Okay.
no clerics with
Nah, my healer's warden.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Okay, cool. We're all kind of on
What
it.
do you want a purifier for? For the bubbles?
Yeah, for mage tanking.
Well, my warden one has, but it's the baby bubble.
I'll give it a go. If
Yeah, same with mine.
we get crushed, then we'll have to try it another way.
It only reflects 1500 damage.
So for the range group, basically, you're going to interrupt that terminate life needs to be reflected back. There's an interruptible skill called Consuming Essence, which you'll need to interrupt. Basically, and then anytime you see purple at your feet, switch position. Range guys will need to interrupt his fear, which is called Frightening Shout. And then he does a whirlwind attack, they'll want to step back. Okay, now.
Who's going to go ranged and who's melee for sure?
All warriors go, well. Group 2, focus on King. Any melee in group 3 and 4?
Yeah, melee, but I can be ranged. Doesn't matter.
I can go either way.
Any melee in group 3 and 4, focus on the King. Everyone else that's ranged in 3 and 4, focus on the Prince. As well as group 1, DPS on the Prince. We'll see how that works. There's at one point I'm trying to see, let me explain it. Trying to decide we actually have to do the add part and just thinking. So let's just pull that, and then I just kind of want to see. There's yeah, let's just kind of see how the poll goes and just see what happens.